Let's talk about Sally Stitches. Sally grew up in the mountains in an extremely small town. She was known as a very shy and awkward girl, but loved by everyone, except for one group of bullies who bullied her very often. One day, while she was walking home from school, the group of bullies saw her. They then took it upon themselves to throw rocks at her, laughing. Sally then did something that made the boys extremely uneasy. She pointed at one of the boys and said that in 3 days you will die. They all thought she was insane and laughed at her and went home. 3 days later, the boy woke up for school and started throwing up blood. He was then rushed to the hospital to where even the doctors had no idea what was wrong with him. He then died at the exact same time Sally told him he would. The boys then told everyone in their small village about Sally's powers, which absolutely terrified them. The group of villagers then lured Sally into an abandoned mine shaft, and once they were deep enough for no one to hear her screaming or crying, they tied her to a wooden chair and pulled out a small sewing needle, where they then sewed her lips completely together so that she could never foretell another death. They then left Sally in the chair, in the dark in the middle of this mine shaft, and completely sealed it for good. Sally then of course died inside of the mine shaft, and it's now said that since Sally died in the dark, alone and crying, that she now haunts anyone who truly knows her full story and the reason on why she actually died. It's also stated that as soon as you hear this story, you have to pass it on to another person, or she will appear next to your bed with a sewing needle to make sure you never speak again like her.